You're tuned in to the Kansas City Weather Report, your daily source for the latest local forecast right here in KC. Whether you're planning your commute, weekend barbecue, or just trying to figure out if you need that extra layer, Wes has you covered. So let's dive into today's forecast.
Welcome to the Kansas City Weather Report. I'm meteorologist Wes Peary. Today is Tuesday, March 10th, and here is what's up with the weather. It's going to feel like a stormy day today. If you're from the Midwest, which I think a lot of you are that listen to this podcast, you're going to go throughout the day and you'll be like, kind of windy, kind of humid. The sun's trying to come out. Actually, that's kind of one of the biggest questions with the forecast. But you're putting those things together in March. You're like, okay, something bad might happen here, which it might. But man, it is sure warm outside this morning. It is like 60. It is like 60 degrees outside this morning. It'll be like 70 to 75 around lunchtime. And, I do not know what the cloud cover situation is going to be like today. The more sunshine we see, the better energy and fuel we have for storms to develop late this afternoon and this evening. Even if those don't happen, we're going to get storms later tonight, especially from Kansas City and south. The north side of Kansas City may not actually see a ton of rain. And now the north side of Kansas City is going to see a ton of rain. But like Kansas City and south is favored to get heavier amounts of rainfall in general. So after 5 o'clock this afternoon / this evening, I think 5 is now the afternoon because the sun sets at like 7:30. So around 5 o'clock this afternoon, we have to watch for a cluster of storms or for some isolated storms to develop. And if they do, those could have some big hail, some damaging wind gusts, and it could even produce a tornado as well. Rain becomes more likely like 10 o'clock and into the overnight period. Looks like a pretty stormy night overall. Temperatures today are topping out near 80, maybe even near 85 if we don't have much sunshine, or rather if we don't have much cloud cover at all. We set a record yesterday. We got to 78. We may set a record today if we can get into the middle 80s. I think tomorrow morning, rain showers around in the morning during the morning commute, but we'll try to get those out of here by lunchtime and get some sunshine out in the afternoon. Highs will be near about 50 for tomorrow. Highs will be near about 50 for tomorrow. Sorry. I've been working a lot of days in a row. All right, 60 for Thursday, near 60 to maybe 65 for Friday, depending on the cloud cover situation there. And then Saturday is still one of those days in which it's like the range of temperatures is like 55 to 75 degrees. It's still a huge range. I mean, I'm leaning toward it being more like in the 60s at this point as we're getting closer. But Saturday is still a day of high uncertainty, higher than usual uncertainty. Rainfall tries to move in on Sunday, light rainfall possible, especially Saturday night and into Sunday. Highs only in the 40s for Sunday. Cloudy conditions, not very nice. And then I think Monday, we're only in the 30s. And Monday morning, it may be like 20. The same thing for Tuesday morning. It may be like 20 to 25 degrees. And then we're only in the 40s for highs for next Tuesday with another slight chance of, let's just say, precipitation. And to be on the safe side, we'll say Sunday is a chance of precipitation because our weather models are putting out a rain-snow mix on Sunday and or Tuesday. And if the rain comes through during the overnight, it is definitely going to be cold enough to snow. I hope you didn't put anything in the ground yet. Don't do that. You can just wait until May to be super certain that you don't have to worry about any freezing conditions because sub-freezing conditions are coming early next week. And then like as fast as we cool down, we warm back up. Wednesday, it's about 60. And then next Thursday might be 60 to 70 degrees. We're popping right back up. So just a couple, 3 days. 3 days of cooler weather. And then we pop right back up. That's March for you. A little bit of severe, a little bit of snow, a little bit of cold. Repeat it again for the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Yeah, close enough. If you did not get an emergency alert sent to your phone on Saturday, No, Friday night. Friday night. Make sure your wireless emergency alerts are turned on. Go to your notification settings in your phone and go to emergency alerts. Make sure that's turned on. And there's a setting called always alert. Turn that on too. So if you're sleeping, something bad happens, your phone will go off and you'll hear the alerts. Very important thing there. Okay, recapping the forecast. 80 to 85 degrees today. The chance for some strong to severe thunderstorms after 5 o'clock. Thunderstorms becoming more likely overnight tonight. And by the way, I think that the threat for severe weather is over by around 1 a.m. But still thunderstorms overnight. Rain lingers into Wednesday morning, 50 for Wednesday, near 60 for Thursday and for Friday, and somewhere between 55 and 75 for Saturday, but I'm leaning closer to like 60. And then cloudy, rain, precip possible for Sunday, highs in the 40s, 30s for highs on Monday, more precip possible on Tuesday, highs in the 40s. We're back up into the 50s and 60s for next Wednesday and Thursday. Thank you so much for listening to this edition of the Kansas City Weather Report. You can find me on social media at Wes Weather. I sent out a newsletter on Monday. That continues to grow with subscribers. So I appreciate everybody that is listening to this and is also a subscriber. And by the way, if there's anything that you wish you get in those newsletters, hey, feel free to let me know. Send me a DM on social media. I'm putting out this information because fewer and fewer people are actually watching me on TV, but they're getting newsletters, they're on social media, apps, podcasts, everything like that. So if you want different or more information in those newsletters, I'm here to serve. I appreciate it. Talk to you later. Be safe. Bye.